Okay. Well, Mason, I can't see you.
Wait. Is it okay now? Wait. Is
Now.
it okay now?
All right. So I have a couple questions for you guys. So I have a lot of questions. First, would you rather, and just raise your hand when you're ready to answer. Would you rather have a pet horse or a pet dog? Mason,
Pet dog.
why?
Because it can like play with you and then like just like be with you, like do
Yeah,
anything
more than a
that
horse
makes
could.
you.
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
One of my mom's friends, like son is like rides his dog. So he can ride a dog too.
Well, he must be a big dog. That's awesome. Danny, what would you rather have?
A pet horse because a pet dog needs to be in your house and it's all furry and I think I'm allergic to fur.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, a horse would be better for you. I would love to have a horse. Helen, what would you rather have?
I would rather have a pet dog because I don't have enough room in my house for a pet horse.
Yeah. And they take up so much room outside too. Okay, the next question is, would you rather eat a jar of pickles or a bucket of tomatoes? That makes me, I don't like either of that. Okay, Mason.
A bucket of tomatoes.
Okay, why?
Because I could just squish it into tomato sauce and make
Oh,
a
smart.
lot of like hot dogs and burgers.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
Okay, cool. Danny, what'd you say?
A bucket of tomatoes because I don't like pickles.
Okay, very fair. And Helen?
A bucket of tomatoes because they're good for me.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I would choose a bucket of tomatoes, so we're all in the same boat. Would you rather learn to ski, or if you already know how, then would you rather ski or snowboard? Mason.
Snowboard.
Okay, cool. I feel like snowboarding is harder. Danny?
Snowboard.
Snowboard, wow. Okay, Helen?
I would rather snowboard because I already know how to snowboard.
Okay, awesome. You guys are awesome then, because I used to snowboard and then I kept falling and couldn't really snowboard well. So I did skiing now.
Easier than ski.
I think skiing's easier, but maybe you're right. I don't know. Okay, Mason, how was your birthday?
Good.
Good. What'd you
I got
do?
like a Lego Ninjago robot and a dragon.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you had a good birthday. And how old are you again?
9.
You're 9. Wow. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's review your practice of the week. Danny, you had an ice cream free write, and Mason, you wrote about Minecraft.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first?
Me.
Oh, Danny spoke first, so I'm gonna let Danny go first. Okay. Let me share this.
Why did the screen turn weird?
You see, is it normal now?
Yeah, it is normal.
Okay, great. Okay, so you wrote about ice cream, Danny, and you did a great job, by the way. So let's read it. A flavor flavors that will melt your tongue.
What?
Wait,
I think I put 2.
okay, yeah, that's okay. So I love your title. The only thing I changed is instead of saying that will melt your tongue, because like that means like literally your tongue melts. It means like you need to say melt on your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you're saying your tongue is gonna melt if you get
On is melting.
and no one wants that to happen. Hold on one second. Okay, so that's the small mistake, but nothing big. I love your title. So I said it could be flavors that will melt on your tongue. Do you know what ice cream is? Well, ice cream is a frozen treat that is either cone or cup. I said to change that either in a cone or cup, and has different flavors. I will be talking about the flavors that will melt your tongue. How could I fix that part again?
That will melt on your tongue.
Perfect. A favorite flavor of mine, which I think you will agree, is vanilla. I love that you added these little parentheses in here. I think that makes it more personal, like you're kind of talking to them. The only thing I would change is the way you word it. Instead of saying like, I think you would agree and yours would also be vanilla, I think you should say something like, which I think many will relate to. Because not everyone will agree with that, but many can relate to you. Like, oh, I do like vanilla. Mason, yes,
say which you might agree.
which I think you might. Yeah, you could say that too. I can change that for you real quick, which you might agree with. Let me take off my comment then. Which I think you might agree with is vanilla. Is that okay, Danny? Okay. Yes, Mason?
I like chocolate flavor the best. But I don't
Okay.
like ice cream. I like those popsicle.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
they're like liquids.
Cool. Yeah, I love chocolate too. What makes vanilla a truly good flavor is, I think, is how it tastes. Oh, just take out is. That way it's not repetitive, but it says, what makes vanilla a truly good flavor, I think, comma, is how it tastes. So we take out is and put another comma. I think is how it tastes. When I first lick it, it just tastes like a sweet rush of sugar into my mouth. You can take out just, but otherwise, Danny, this was amazing. I love this line because when you say descriptive language like that, I can like picture it and I can taste it. That's the point of descriptive language. So you did such a good job with that line. Why is it better than the other flavors? Why is it better? Oh, why it is better than the other flavors, comma, in my opinion, is because it tastes like a burst of joy and is not too sweet. Perfect. That was great. This is why I think vanilla is the best flavor of ice cream. What do you think is the best flavor? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love how you ended with a question. You were very good at engaging me as a reader. So good job, Danny. Do you have any questions?
No.
Did you say no or
No.
Okay. Okay, Mason, are you ready? I don't see you.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get yours up. So you wrote about Minecraft birthday party. Good
Yeah,
job.
that's my birthday party.
Your title looks good. It's all capitalized. Perfect. This year I had a Minecraft birthday party at Central Park on June 3rd. Park should be capitalized because it's Central Park is the full name.
Oh, okay.
June 3rd, you did well. You just had to take out that period between June and the 3.
My mom accidentally typed that because I didn't like add the R and D. I just said June 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll just take that out real quick then. But otherwise it's great. I'll just delete. Okay, perfect. It was a hot dog party. So this little detail, I get why you put it in there, but you don't have to have that because your topic and controlling idea don't relate to that. Like we don't need to know that hot dogs were at the party. So you can take out that sentence. The party theme was Minecraft because I like to play Minecraft a lot. Perfect. One of the reasons I liked the party was because of the Minecraft cake. You don't have to have these extra words. You can, so it's not incorrect, but you could take them out and it would say the exact same thing. One of the reasons I liked the birthday party was the Minecraft cake. So you can just take those two out.
Okay.
Okay, good. It was made by my mom's perfect job using an apostrophe. That's awesome. Friend, and was super tasty. I loved how you said super tasty. That is great vocabulary and makes it sound more interesting. It had a Minecraft character and TNT standing on top of the cake. Perfect. I also got a lot of presents, period. I like this sentence and I think it's relevant. I just think you should add more details. Like, how did you feel when you got your presents? So Mason, how did you feel when you got them?
I didn't feel anything because I didn't know they even give me presents.
Oh,
I was
okay.
playing, and their parents
Oh,
put it on like the Cindy Magic.
okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So you could say, I got a lot of presents, which made me excited. And we can just assume that was later on. But otherwise, it's a good sentence. One of my favorites was the Lego dragon my best friend gave me. I really loved how you added this extra sentence because it goes off of this sentence that needed more detail. So you did a good job adding detail here. I wish I could have another party as good as this one. Perfect. You guys did so well on this assignment. I was so proud of you. Both of you had very few mistakes. So I'm proud of you. Good job. Okay, let me go back and tell you an overview of what I think. Mason, do you have any questions though before we move on?
No.
Okay. Helen, in the future, that's kind of what we do. So at the beginning of class, I'll go over the homework I give you and I'll grade you and just tell you how you can improve and what you did well. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so Mason, this was a well-written paragraph. Your paragraph remained focused on the topic you introduced in your first sentence. Keep it up, you're doing amazing. Danny, your writing was descriptive and engaging. I love how you're applying what we were learning in class. Awesome job. Okay, guys, I need everyone to show me that they have a piece of paper and a pencil.
The paper and
Good job. Thank you. I see Helen and Danny. I'm just waiting on Mason.
I can find a paper bag and a pencil.
Okay.
Wait, I think it's in my.
Okay. Helen, will you please read this first sentence? It's an objective.
I'm gonna switch the paper.
Okay.
I can identify a sentence and a fragment.
Perfect. So do you guys already know the difference between a sentence and a fragment?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we'll see about that when we do it. Okay, and then Danny, will you please read this?
I can independently write supporting sentences.
Okay, so far we've done a topic sentence. Now we need to do supporting sentences to make sure we have those down. Okay, let's talk about sentences and fragments. Every sentence in English has 3 things. Can you guys just shout out what those are? Just one.
Subject, a verb, and a complete idea.
Okay, good. Danny beat everyone. A subject, a verb, and a complete idea. A sentence without a subject or a verb in the main sentence is called a fragment. I'm just going to take that out. I don't like how it says that. Okay, so without a subject or a verb is called a fragment. So it's like me saying, my body sore.
My body is sore.
Yeah, I was missing the verb is. So that's a fragment. That's easy, right?
Yes.
Okay, because usually if it's a fragment, it doesn't sound complete. It sounds like you're like talking like a toddler.
Sound weird.
It sounds weird. Okay, fragments. So I want Helen, will you please read this fragment and then read the sentence that goes with it?
The fragment is cheetahs and gazelles enemies, and the sentence is cheetahs and gazelles are enemies.
Perfect. So did you guys know that there's 3 verbs? Sorry, how did I say this? There's 3 verbs that don't sound like verbs. It's are, is, and am. So are is actually a verb. And since this clause was missing this verb, it's a fragment. So Mason, read this one and then read the sentence attached.
Wheat grown in Argentina. Wheat is grown in Argentina.
Okay, Danny, read the next one.
Is a lot of pollution today. There is a lot of pollution today.
Do you guys feel good about this already?
Yeah.
You want to move on?
Okay,
let's move
so
on.
can a fraction be in a paragraph anywhere?
That's a great question. You cannot have a fragment in a paragraph unless you're using dialogue and someone spoke it. Like if a toddler is speaking and they say, I tired. They're not saying I am tired. You can do print like quotations. But other than that, you have to have complete sentences. So you don't even need to know how to write a fragment, in my opinion. Okay, so next one. Let's do this. You need to number your paper. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 1 through 10. 1 through 10. And leave some room to write in between.
Oh.
When you've done 1 through 10,
Or flashcards. I don't know what flashcards.
oh, really? Flashcards are like little, okay, this is a flashcard. It's like an index card, so meaning a smaller piece of paper, and you write like a word on one side and then a definition on the other.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like a card that helps you study anything. Flashcards are awesome. We'll have to talk about that later if we need to. Okay, are you guys done writing the numbers?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. So I need Danny, please read the instructions.
Oh, read the sentence. The subject is in each sentence.
Clause.
In each clause.
Yeah, I'll explain it if you don't know what a clause is. Go ahead.
The subject in each clause is underlined. If the subject has a verb, write C correct and circle the verb. If a verb is missing, write F fragment and add a verb in the correct place.
So a clause, how do I describe this? So there's an independent clause and then a dependent clause. An independent clause just means a complete sentence. A dependent clause is an incomplete thought, and it relies on another clause to make a complete sentence. So you don't need to know all that right this second. So if I need to, I'll teach it to you later. But that's what a clause is. Independent clause is just a sentence. Normal sentence has subject, verb, complete thought. Okay. Number 1, students an incredible amount of new vocabulary in English every day. That sounds a little weird. So I added the word encounter to make it complete because that's the verb. And then I put an F saying it's a fragment. So for number 2, you're going to read the sentence. If you think it's a fragment, write F. If you think it's a complete sentence and it's correct, you'll write a C. And then if it's missing a verb, you're going to add the verb. Okay. Do you want me to do it with you for the second one?
On the right.
No, it's not correct, but like what can you put in there to make it correct?
Okay, let's do number 2 together then. Helen, will you please read number 2 for us?
Some learners this problem using flashcards.
Oh, I know the word that could go in it. So first of all, is this a fragment or a correct sentence?
Wait,
So listen
a
to it.
fragment.
Some learners this problem by using flashcards. Does that sound right or wrong?
No,
F.
I know the word to put in there.
Okay, it sounds wrong. It doesn't sound complete because it's missing a verb. So Danny, what would you put in there?
Use. Wait, solve.
Oh, solve. Yes, exactly. Some learners solve this problem by using flashcards. So what I'm going to do, so on your paper for number 2, you're going to write F.
Then
Okay, so you're going to write F, and then you're going to write the word solve, and I'll write that for you to see.
how do I read it?
Okay, all you're going to do is just write F, and then next to the F, write solve.
How do you write it all?
Good, then you're done with 2.
I write it off on the literal thing.
Oh, I don't see it.
It didn't work.
That's okay. Okay. Do you guys feel confident in this, or do you want to continue together? Please tell me, because
I feel confident.
okay, Danny, you can go ahead. Mason, how do you feel? Do you want to do some together still?
Okay.
Okay. Helen, do you want to keep going with us, or do you want to do it on your own?
I have a question.
1 second. Helen, do you want to keep going, or do you want to do it on your own? Okay. Danny, what were you going to say?
If it's correct, do I write in the wrong, or do I just don't?
You just write a C and you move on. You don't have to do anything else. Okay. All right, Mason, let's do number 3 together. What are flashcards? Does that sound like a complete sentence?
No.
What if I said to you, what are
Yeah.
flashcards? Yes. So you're going to write a C.
It did.
Good. Because let me explain it a little bit more. So number 3, what is the subject? Are is the verb, and it's a complete thought. So it's a complete sentence and it's good. Okay, let's read number 4. Mason, will you read number 4?
How do language learners use them? Use what?
Use the flashcards is what it's saying. How do language learners use them? So language learners is the subject. What's the verb, Mason?
The verb is learner. I mean do.
Do, because it's the action. So it's a complete thought, which means it's
a C. How do
Yeah.
you write it down?
very good. Okay. Okay, number 5.
Oh.
C.
When you're done, just do like a thumbs up on your screen.
Mm.
Mason, your video turned off again.
If I want to turn it off, for some reason I like to turn it off.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. There's 2 wrong. and
Yeah.
1. Wait. Did I write 2 of them?
So this is what I want you guys to do. I'm gonna give you 1 more minute to finish if you're still working. I'll give you a minute and then I will tell you what we're gonna do actually.
Are we gonna do the potatoes anymore, Jiggy?
I was thinking about that, maybe.
Yay.
Yeah, I think we will if you want. Like, I'll give you guys a break today, like a 2-minute break. And if you want to stay and play, you can. If you don't, you can go use the restroom or go whatever.
Potato.
I have trouble.
Danny, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
Do you remember hang the potato last time?
Oh.
I was thinking about that today. I was like, that would be so fun to do again.
That's why maybe
We will. We'll do it again during our break. Okay. Now, this is what I want you to do. Mason, if you're comfortable turning on your video, what I want everyone to do is when I read the sentence, give me a thumbs up if it's correct, and then a thumbs down if it's a fragment.
Okay.
Okay. And you can, yeah.
Do this.
If you don't know, this is a small class, and that is so nice because if you don't know something, I can help you like right away. So don't feel bad if you don't know. It's okay. I'm here to help you. So if you don't know, do this. Confidently do, I don't know, and then we'll talk about it. Okay? So number 5, I'll read it. A flashcard, a small card for learning vocabulary. Show me your thumbs. The answer is
No.
a flashcard. What's missing right here?
Wait, that's number 5. Is.
So number 5, I'm going to put F because it's a fragment, and you should have written the word is.
Is.
Oh, thank you, Danny. Perfect.
The adding thing is like a bird. It's like this.
Yeah, it did look like a bird. I know what you're talking about. Mason, how about for this next one, if we decide it's a C or an F, will you write it on the line for 6? Oh, okay. You wrote the answer. All right, learners write the new word on one side of the card. Is that correct? Yes, good job. It's correct. Whoa, slow down, Mason. Slow down. Okay. This next one says, then they a definition on the other side.
No, wait. I had the
Helen, right? Helen, why did you say it was down?
No.
It was wrong. What is it missing? Then they a definition on the other side. What'd you say, Helen?
A verb.
Yeah, they're missing a verb. Perfect. So the verb could be then they wrote. Wrote. Then they wrote a definition on the other side. So Mason, for number 7, I want you to write F. Thank you, Mason. Good job. Okay, the next one. Danny, will you please read 8?
Students test themselves on the vocabulary word by guessing the meaning and then checking the answer.
Oh, you read fast. Is that, so I want to see Helen and Danny's fingers. Is that correct or incorrect?
No.
Number 8. Yes, it's correct. Danny, why is it correct? What does it have? There's 3 things a sentence needs to have.
A verb,
A verb,
a
sub,
topic, wait,
subject,
and
then
it's
it
a
has to
complete
be
sentence.
a complete thought. Okay, good. All right, number 9. Helen, will you please read that?
Because learners create their own cards, they can focus on words that are important for them.
Because learners create, sorry, okay, is that a correct or incorrect?
Okay.
Yes, it's correct. What does it have to make it correct? Helen, what's one thing it has that makes it correct? There's 3 things a sentence needs. What's one of those things it has?
A noun.
It needs, you said it in the last one. It starts with a V. Verb. A verb. The action word. And then it has a subject, which is learners. And then it's a complete thought. So every sentence has to have a subject, a verb, and a complete thought. Okay. And you actually, Helen, saying a noun is correct. Sorry about that, because that's the subject. So good job. Okay, number 10. Even though it's a traditional method, using flashcards extremely useful.
I think there's 2 of them.
I think there's 2 missing. So that
Yeah, right,
is,
too.
it's wrong. Good job, Mason. Thank you. It's an F. Even though it, what should I write? It
Is
a traditional method, using flashcards
a double F.
is
R.
extremely useful.
R. Wait.
So you should have on number 10 have written F and then 2 is.
I wrote is and R
Oh,
because this can.
R. Okay, yes, R would work too. Sorry. Using flashcards is. Yeah, I would write R. You're right. Is and R. All right, let's move forward. Okay, I need Mason, will you please turn on your video so you can participate in this little quiz?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read the sentence and just listen. If it sounds weird, it's a fragment. So you're going to say, no, it's not a good sentence. If it sounds good and sounds normal and it has all the parts, you're going to give it a thumbs up. Are you ready? We're going to go fast. So if it sounds good, thumbs up, sounds bad, thumbs down. Ready? My body tired.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Good job.
Wrong, wrong.
You're my best friend.
Wait, it's not here.
You're my best friend. Quickly,
Right,
quickly, come
right.
on.
Right.
Right.
This is my house. Wait, yeah, this my house.
Wrong, wrong.
Yeah, I read it wrong. I read it right, but it's wrong. You, my best friend.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
No.
I love to video games.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Mason, I love to video games. Is it right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
I like to play video games.
Yes, good job, Mason. Number 6, I'm happy about my test score.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you, my friend.
No.
What? You, my friend, this is my best friend ever.
Okay, ready? Where did your mom to school?
What?
No.
Where did your mom go to school? Your mom didn't go
Yes.
to school.
Mason, you're good at correcting them. Okay, let me quiz you and you have to listen because they're not going to be on the screen. Ready? I like run.
I like to run.
Let me see your finger.
No.
I saw Helen's really fast. Good job, Helen. Okay,
It's gonna.
video games my favorite.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Video games my favorite.
Oh, wait.
Running is my favorite sport.
Oh, wait. I don't-
Wait, running is a sport?
Yes, it is a sport. Penguins are very cute.
I think so. Wait.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Yes.
need to stop pausing. Let me think better. Plants, beautiful.
Wait. No.
I love how Helen's just like, she knows right away. Okay, I love class. Oh, that was-
Wait.
I love
Thank you.
class.
I love class.
Yeah. I think that one, I love class. Yeah, I love this class. That's tricky. I'm not gonna go on that one. I paper cut.
What?
I a paper cut.
What? I ate
I
it?
think we're done with this game.
What? How do we eat paper cuts?
I got a paper cut.
You say you eat the paper
Wait.
cuts.
Oh, I said a, sorry, not eat.
Oh.
Okay, you guys are awesome at this. We don't need to do that anymore. That was fun though. Okay, do we need to take a quick break? Does anyone need to get up and get water or hurry to the bathroom?
No.
Okay.
So tell me if you want a break. Thumbs up, or if
Break.
you don't want one.
Thumbs up.
You want a break. Okay, go ahead and take 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer.
I'm trying to go out of my room.
Okay, go take a 2-minute break. Really fast.
Break.
Ooh.
You guys took like a 10-second break. You have 1 minute and 40 seconds. Do you want to play a game? We can play a game if you want. Oh, we can play Hang the Potato. Do you want to play Hang the Potato? Helen, we play Hang the Potato sometimes.
There's
instead
my
of
little
hanging.
dragon.
So I will think of a word and I need Danny to draw the potato for us.
I
I'm
found
gonna
it.
do a word. You guys are already back from your break. You must love this class. Okay, let me think. It's gonna be related to the lesson though, because that's how I am as a teacher. Okay.
I got the Lego dragon my friend gives me.
Let me think of a word I want. I don't want it to be too easy. Oh, wait, Danny, erase it. We only do potatoes.
Maurice, can we think of a word?
Wow.
Mm,
Oh,
How do you think of a
the
word?
longest potato ever.
The word is
We're gonna run out of time if we don't hurry. So I'm gonna have to do this one, but in the future, Mason, you can think of a word, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for being patient, but we have to be quick. Okay, I don't want this to be
What is
too
highlighter?
easy.
Oh, I don't want highlighter. Wait, do I want highlighter? I want highlighter.
Okay, I thought of a word, but it's not related to the lesson.
Let's make our
But
potato yellow.
there's clues that I'll give you. Okay, so Helen, say a letter. Any letter.
8.
8.
A. Yes. A.
What? Ooh, acorn.
Okay, there's an A right here.
A.
Okay, Mason, say a letter.
B.
Oh my gosh, what?
Hooray.
Mason, what'd you just say?
B.
Okay, Danny, guess a letter.
D.
D?
Yeah.
You gotta draw the potato.
Wait.
Potato.
No, I don't want to draw.
Okay, Helen, guess a letter.
Oh, it's still yellow. Yay. I need to draw a little bigger.
I'm gonna turn the potato
Yeah,
yellow.
Yellow. Big
You
potato.
guys are, Helen,
Yellow.
what's your letter?
E.
You guys are gonna get this so fast. Mason, what's your letter?
S.
No.
The
draw
potatoes
an
one.
eye.
Potatoes.
Okay, Danny, what's your letter?
Oh, wait. R. I look at the top and I see O.
Helen, you're the last guess. What do you think it says?
K.
Yep. Okay. Good job, guys.
Break. Seriously? I'm dead.
Seriously. Well, we had to make it fast. Okay, let's move on. We're getting serious again. So we have to get through this. We have a lot to learn. All right.
It's a
Supporting
potato.
sentences. Helen, I love your cat. That is so cute. Supporting sentences. Helen, will you please read what this says right here for it?
Supporting sentences describe, explain, clarify, or give examples of the main idea in the topic sentence. They answer questions such as who, what, when, where, why, and how.
Perfect. Supporting sentences talk all about the topic sentence, and they answer all of those questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. All right. So here is an example. And because we're short on time and I need to hurry, I'm going to read for us. So it says, each paragraph must have enough supporting details to make the main idea clear to the reader. In addition, each supporting sentence should be closely related to the topic sentence and its controlling idea. So here's an example. The topic sentence says, hunters kill elephants for their valuable ivory tusks, and they must be stopped. You guys know what those are on elephants, the ivory tusks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the big white. Like
I know ivory and I know tusk, but I don't know ivory tusk.
Oh, okay. We'll put them together and you understand. They're white tusk.
Oh.
Supporting sentence says, in fact, approximately 50 elephants are killed in Africa every day. So this one answers the question, how and what, like how many elephants are killed and
What the topic is.
Yeah, like how many of them and what are killed. So your supporting sentence has to directly relate to the topic sentence.
Can who be the same thing as what? It's like if it's an animal, you just answer both of them.
I mean, the what and who. I think the who would be like people in Africa would be the who, and then the what are the elephants. Like you like pretty much answered both questions, you know? Okay, here's another example. Cell phones allow parents to stay in better contact with their children. Do you guys agree with that?
No, I don't have a cell phone.
Oh, okay. I didn't have one till I was very old, so don't worry. Cell phones allow parents to stay in better contact with their children. That's the topic sentence. A supporting sentence says, as long as a child's cell phone is turned on, a parent can reach a child at any time. Do you see how they relate to each other?
Yeah.
How they talk about the same thing, but they just share different details?
I mean, like the whole essay is supposed to talk about the topic.
Yeah. So when you're writing an essay, remember, Danny, how like the first paragraph should have the thesis statement?
Yeah.
And then all the other body paragraphs will have a topic sentence, and that's where the supporting details come in.
So like basically a topic sentence supports the topic and supporting sentence support the topic sentence.
Yes, topic sentences support the thesis, and then supporting details support the topic sentence. If you're not following, guys, don't worry. It's just a question. Okay, let's move on. So we need to practice. Let's see. Okay, this is the practice we're going to do, and it might be the last one we have time for. So for each topic sentence, you're going to write 2 questions that the supporting sentences could answer. So Mason, will you please read this bolded sentence?
Some pesticides should not be used on vegetable crops.
Okay, that is the topic sentence. So you are going to ask 2 questions to help facilitate writing supporting sentences. So for example, I could ask, what kinds of pesticides should not be used? And why should we avoid using pesticides? Those 2 questions will help me write 2 supporting details.
Kind of like this. Wait. This one supports this sentence. This
Align?
should not, some pesticides should not be used. Should, and then this one supports. Oh God. Wait.
I know what you're saying. Yes, I see what you're saying, Danny, and that's correct. You got it. Okay, so let's talk about this one. Helen, will you please read this one, the bolded number 2?
Coffee producers are committed to using environmentally friendly farming methods.
Okay, what are 2 questions we could ask based on this sentence to facilitate writing supporting sentences? Many coffee producers are committed to using environmentally friendly farming methods.
Why and how?
We could say, why
Coffee producers are committed to using environmentally friendly farming methods, and how.
What is EF?
I'm just going to use that for environmentally friendly. And then we could say, like, what methods do they use?
Yeah.
Do you guys understand what we're talking about? Like, Mason and Helen, give me like a thumbs up or like a side thumb. Do you understand what we're saying right now? Like what we're doing? Because kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, guys. So when we have a topic sentence, we need to be able to write a lot about it. And this is just helping you think about what you could write. So like with this topic sentence, we would need to write about why it's important and what. So we're just writing questions to help us think. Okay, so let's try another one. And I want you guys to write this on your paper. So you're going to do this on your own, and I'll give you time to think. So on your paper, write number 3. And you're going to write 2 questions you could ask to help you write supporting details. So it says, although snow skiing and water skiing seem very different, the 2 sports have some similar characteristics. So you can write a question that starts with who, what, when, where, or why. So write 2 questions starting with one of these words. Or 2 of these words. Yes, Mason?
Can I ask my mom to find a pencil?
Yes. Thanks for asking. So based on this sentence right here, you're writing 2 questions that you have about this sentence. Like,
Question.
so like, what are similar characteristics that they have? That could be a question. What are similar characteristics that skiing and snow skiing and water skiing have?
That's exactly what I wrote.
Oh, funny.
That's kind of it. What if you don't know why they're different?
That's a question you could ask, because then you can look it up later.
Wait, for skiing, do you put 2 eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because ski is one word and then you have to add the ing.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. What questions did you guys ask?
What are some similar characteristics?
Okay, that's a good question. Does anyone else have one they want to share?
I'm still writing it.
Helen, that's okay, Mason, keep writing. Helen, what'd you write?
When did snow skiing and water skiing start?
Okay. Yeah, that's good, because then you could compare how they, like, if they're similar. Good.
I know. Where were skiing? Where are snow skiing sport and water skiing sport made?
Okay, good. You guys are awesome. I'm glad you all understood this. Where are snow and water skis made? Good job, guys. Awesome. Okay, that makes me feel good that you all got this down. Okay, now we only have 5 minutes left. I don't think I want to do this. What's a good supporting sentence? Okay, I'm gonna use the time because we took a longer break. Okay, we're gonna do one last activity, then class will be over, and I will have to send you your homework separately because yeah, anyway. All right, so this activity, we're gonna read this whole paragraph, and then we're going to, oh shoot. Actually, I didn't mark what I needed to mark. Sorry, guys. Let 1 second. Hold on 1 second, sorry.
What's that sound? For some reason, I hear a weird sound,
Oh, I think someone's making the weird sound.
like pigs.
Oh, okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna re-explain one thing and then we will end class. Okay, you guys have done great today. So this is what I just want to give you some examples of the asking questions. So if we have this topic sentence right here, one of the most important days in a person's life is his or her wedding day. These are some questions that we could ask to facilitate writing about it. Who is involved in the event? What generally happens? When does this event happen? Where does this event happen? Why is it considered an important day? How do the bride and groom feel at the same time? At the time. Do you guys have any questions about this?
No.
Do you guys think that if I were to give you this topic sentence, you could write a whole paragraph about it?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes. What if I gave you, Mason, a topic sentence about something you were interested in?
Okay.
You think you could write like 4 supporting sentences for a topic sentence that you liked?
Yeah, like Legos, which I have right now. I
Oh,
have 2
okay.
Legos, which were from my birthday party. One this and one of the dragon. I don't
That's
want
so cool. I love that. Helen, how do you feel? You feel good or in the middle about this scale, like right, asking questions? Good. Okay. Okay, guys, awesome job today. I will send your homework separately, and then we'll review it next class. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a good week. I'll see you later.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Good, Mason. That's awesome. And I love that, Helen. That's so cute. Bye. What's its name, Helen?
I just call it the grumpy cat.
What'd you say?
I call it the grumpy cat because it looks grumpy.
He does look super grumpy. Okay, good job today, guys. It was awesome seeing you, Helen, and meeting you. I hope I see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.